What's good?
Hey, welcome back. This is LeijaLift. I'm Juan.
I'm Victor.
And this is LeijaLift, where we podcast for we lift. You can find us on eliteathlete.online. That way you can ask us your questions. And you can also find us on Instagram on JuanLeijaLift_.
And Victor Leija_.
All right, let's get to it. The Spurs, they ain't doing that great.
Not really.
But Lonnie Walker had I guess he started too this week, I think.
I think so.
That game versus the Mavericks, I think he was starting.
And he came in big.
He did. Solid. Well, I guess from what you're telling me.
Yeah, defensively at least.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his offensive stats were, but defensively he played really well, and he had two pretty heavy blocks, in my opinion. Two blocks where, make you get up off your seat and you start yelling at you. That's kind of the blocks he had.
Yeah.
So I'm liking it. I like the development. I like at least the week he had. So hopefully it continues on and we'll keep going.
Yeah, they should just get those young guys involved more because it doesn't look like they're going to make it from the 12th seed.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not too far behind, but I just don't think we're going to make that championship run.
That 8th seed is, they're not far, but they're not making any progress towards it either.
It's that, one step forward, one step back.
Two steps back.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
I was going to go that far, but we'll go one step back.
They take two steps back, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
Laid at. Do you think DeRozan comes back on this option?
Do I hope he does? Yes. Do I think he does? No. He's 29 or 30 now. He's looking to, he's about to hit that last leg in his career, and I don't think that he wants to play for a team that's not going to compete.
Does he get paid more by staying than any other team could offer him?
I don't know, because it's a player option.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's not like a restructuring contract. It'll just be like, do I want to stay here? No. And if he doesn't, then he can pretty much sign a new contract with another team, which they'll probably play more than this player option.
Okay.
So he gets paid more and you play for a quote-unquote better team.
He can't play for a contender.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't be mad at him because obviously, you're at your last 3 to 5 years of your career and you haven't won a championship and you got scapegoated into winning one pretty much for Toronto and now you're trying to get your own ring and I can't be mad at that. So hopefully he stays, but do I think he will? Not likely.
I was gonna say, because he was pretty much got the worst end of the deal.
Yeah,
really.
He traded you away and he won without you.
Yep. So I don't blame him for anything.
No.
So yeah. So you were talking about sleep.
Yeah.
So what is a nutritionist talking about sleep?
Sleep. Besides that being the recovery point and basically your body's recovery nutrition, you can have a perfect diet and yes, you might make progress, but with insufficient sleep, then, you're leaving some gains on the table. Let's put it that way. It doesn't mean you're not going to progress. It just means that you may progress less than you want to, or you may just you do it at a slower pace. But more so mentally, physically fatigued. That's where it really kicks in.
Yeah.
And even in research studies that's shown the people who have better sleep typically burn more fat, and that's pretty directly related to having more energy to move around, more energy to exercise, so you don't, half-ass your workout. You go all in, you do it correctly, so you're more likely to burn more calories, so you're more likely to burn more fat, and so that's how that aspect of it works, and you can see that in the studies now. Do I think sleep itself is burning more fat? No, but because you have more energy to do more activities, that's what's causing that, you're burning more calories, basically.
Well, I was going to say, you probably have to do more activities first
to
consider it burning more calories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
you'd be sleeping 12 hours a day, wake up to eat a bag of Cheetos and go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's not correlating there,
That's a bad case study right there.
Yeah.
Not very accurate.
That's just due to having, you're more likely to put more effort. So if you on any given day you can go and squat 225 and you come in, you're struggling with 185 and you're going to do, 4 sets of 10 with 225 and you're going to come and do 3 sets of 5 with 185, there's a big discrepancy. So by having the energy, feeling more rested physically and mentally, you're able to do more. So I think that it's important. As somebody who didn't take sleep as serious as I should have for a long time, and over the last month or two, it makes a big difference in mood, feeling and everything. Everything is just so much better now that even if it's just an extra like hour and a half or 2 hours that I'm getting, it makes a very, very big difference.
I was gonna say have you seen that Whoop? It's like a bracelet that measures like pretty much your physical activity.
I have not.
For people that work out, and it kind of tells you when your body is recovered to do the next workout.
Huh.
So depending on how much sleep you have, how hard your workout was, like going off your heart rate.
I'll have to look at that.
I mean, it's like a monthly subscription kind of. So you pay like $30 a month to have the bracelet. But it pretty much does all that. I mean, the people that I've talked to, they really like it. So they seem to like it, and it'll show you like you're 70% recovered from your last workout to do another like workout.
Because it takes sleeping into consideration.
It takes everything, I would say. I haven't looked too much into it, but it'll take your workout, your heart rate within the workout, how long it was, what you've done throughout the day, sleep, etc. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, that may be something we may look into and just give you a review on that one.
You're going to try it?
Maybe.
Dang, all right.
If you want to go do something, you do something right.
Big baller over here.
I mean, I don't know about that. But
dang. Throwing that money around.
Yeah. No, I don't know about the subscription part, but the rest.
Is this that shirt that has the people that do physical activities again?
People do physical stuff that I don't do apparently.
Coming back, making a comeback.
Yeah.
Sun tanning.
It's almost that's probably the only one I don't do is suntan because I feel like
suntan.
I'm pretty tan.
What's this guy doing? GTL. He's probably looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
All right.
It's almost springtime, so I'm bringing the shirt back.
Yeah, bring it.
Even though I wore it in times that I shouldn't be.
You brought it like in November.
Yeah, sometimes.
But it's hot all year round.
Yeah, it's in Texas. Texas.
Not a problem. You can use it year round out here.
Yeah.
Anything else on sleep?
Not right now. I'm sure that we'll get into some more details, but as far as it relates to nutrition, I think it's important to recover. And like I said, it might not mean that you're not going to make progress, but you definitely leave some gains on the table. And if you're serious, and man, rest up.
Yeah. So I was going to go off of last week. I talked about hip mobility. I showed a few videos on hip mobility depending on what your posture is really, or the position of your hips. If you're having pain, this is where the important part is. If you're having pain with exercises or functional movements, daily activities, then I would hone your mobility exercises to the required or the necessary mobility exercises that your body needs. Because if you go and do like a general mobility exercise for your hip, as far as like if you're going to prepare for a workout, then it's going to be counterproductive if you're having pain. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you're going to work out with no pain, then general mobility exercise might be good. But if you know that what your body type is and you've talked to a professional already, I wouldn't go and do like if you're doing fire hydrants and donkey kicks, I wouldn't go and do like the quadruped rock backs because it's going to defeat the purpose of doing the other exercises and vice versa, right? Again, this is for those that are exercising with or are having pain with physical activity. That would be my recommendation is don't go and do the opposite because it's going to be counterproductive to what your goals are, which is get rid of the pain and return to exercise without pain. That's really what I wanted to go off of that, and only because I had an experience with it today. So
okay.
I was like, yeah, this might be something to touch up on, which is why I brought it up. You can find us on eliteathlete.online, keeping it short and sweet. Ask us your questions. Juan LeijaLift _
and Victor Leija _ on Instagram.
Alrighty, terminamos por hoy. Es todo por hoy. Dale.